While it may not have the biggest number of competitors, everything else about the 2021 Drive Car of the Year upper large luxury SUV segment is big. Both of our finalists are flagship 3-row 7-seat SUVs in the BMW X7 and the Mercedes-Benz GLS. Well, as we said, everything about this segment is to do with size. So our judges are going to be looking for big comfort, big technology, and big luxury, both in town and on the open road, where these premium lounge room sized SUVs can really serve the needs of your family. Getting our two finalists together during our Drive Car of the Year testing week proved a bit tricky. So by the time we managed to pair these two behemoths, we found ourselves in country Victoria. Positioned as the S-Class of the Mercedes-Benz SUV range, the GLS covers pricing from $148,900 to $255,700 before on-road costs. While garden variety GLSs take power from the choice of a 270 kilowatt 3-litre or 243 kilowatt 2.9-litre inline 6-cylinder engines, in petrol or diesel respectively, there's also a barnstorming 450 kilowatt twin-turbo V8 in the flagship AMG GLS 63. Befitting its flagship status, even the entry-level GLS includes highlights like a 13-speaker premium audio system, 21-inch alloy wheels, powered front and middle row seats, 5-zone climate control, plus a powered tailgate. The list of standard safety tech is equally substantial, with 9 airbags, autonomous emergency braking, and a list of active features for lane keeping, lane changing, parking, cruise control, and blind spot monitoring. The X7 forged new ground for the brand when it arrived and supersized BMW's SUV range. A slightly simpler lineup sees just 2 variants, occupying a space between $135,900 and $181,900 plus on-road costs. Here there's a choice of a 195 kilowatt inline 6-cylinder diesel or 390 kilowatt twin-turbo petrol V8. Seating for 7 comes standard, along with adaptive air suspension, driver's head-up display, soft closed doors and rear window sunshades, 4-zone climate control, and 20-inch alloy wheels. To keep occupants safe, there are 8 airbags, front and rear cross-traffic warning, lane control assistant, lane keeping assistant with a lane change assistant, and parking assist with a 360-degree camera.
It's fair to say that Mercedes-Benz know how to do interiors well, and the GLS is no exception. Taking a look around this cabin, there are plenty of high-quality textures, including lots of metallics and leather, really giving it that premium feel. It's in keeping with the Mercedes-Benz family and certainly shares many items from the GLE. Now, in terms of storage, technology, safety, this car gets it tick, tick, tick. But what we really want to know is this car comfortable? I can safely say that it is, and it has great visibility too. One other super impressive feature is this right here. You can't miss it, and it's the Mercedes-Benz twin LCD display screen. All of this does come at a bit of a cost though. It's about 10% more expensive than the X7. One other thing to note is that while the driver assistance technology is great, it can be super aggressive at times.
Well, as the S-Class of SUVs, you would expect there is plenty of room back here. The second and third row are power adjustable, and there are air conditioning controls for passengers back here. When you fold everything down too, the GLS is cavernous in size, and it actually works with all 3 rows in place, still has a good boot if that's what you need. Worth noting too is that this row, when you fold it to gain access to the third row, it doesn't reset into the exact same position. And if you've got kids climbing in and out all the time, it can be quite annoying. Also too, at this price point, we really would have expected the second row to be heated. Well, as BMW's SUV flagship, the X7 certainly feels premium. It also feels familiar to other BMWs. Good from a usability and general ergonomic standpoint, not so good because a lot of the switchgear comes from cars much lower in the range. That said, as a whole, the cabin, it really works. You've got standard driver controls down here. There's the voice assistant where you can use to control the iDrive or BMW OS 7 now, and everything else is very, very easy to use, especially while on the fly. What we don't really quite like about this is some of it feels just a little bit forced. Where the Mercedes has been a technological integration across the board, you can't help but feel some of the elements of the X7 have been tacked on. One of them in particular is the driver attention monitor, which is a very visible camera here right in front of where your eye line is. It's a little bit weird, but it is good technology.
There's no doubting how comfortable it is back here, plenty of head and leg room, and it's very premium with Alcantara all throughout. Also very practical and functional as well. In the boot there is a split power tailgate. Every single row gets power adjustment. There are 4 USB ports just in this middle row, and surprise, the back row gets an extra sunroof.
The BMW's silky smooth 6-cylinder diesel and 8-speed transmission make the X7 feel like a smaller car on the road. Response is excellent, and through tighter road sections the car feels almost sporty in a very BMW way. While you can opt for the twin-turbo petrol V8, the 3-litre diesel is the better daily option and offers a touring consumption of 7 litres per 100 kilometres and returned 10.2 litres per 100 kilometres on our combined cycle test. Ride comfort is good too, thanks to the multi-chamber air suspension. You get air on the Mercedes as well, but the ride errs more to the plush side of things, affording a very cushy but occasionally wobbly ride. This isn't to say the GLS can't handle a few bends, especially with the e-active body control function set to curve mode, where the car dynamically braces and lifts the suspension to counter the G-force effect of cornering at speed. Like a high-speed luxury train, the big Merc tilts and moves to maintain a comfortable cabin for passengers. The 3-litre turbocharged inline-6 and 48-volt mild hybrid system in our GLS 450 is the pick of the range. Performance is effortless for such a big car, with touring economy at just 7.9 litres per 100 kilometres, returning 12.4 litres per 100 kilometres on our combined cycle test. While both our finalists are worthy flagships for their respective badges, ultimately the Mercedes-Benz GLS is the more accomplished vehicle of the pair. It provides a well-rounded level of integrated technology, luxury and most of all comfort that makes it equally at home around town as it is on the open road. And that's why for the 2021 Drive Car of the Year Upper Large Luxury SUV, the winner is the Mercedes-Benz GLS. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and of course subscribe to stay up to date with all of our latest videos. Our full Drive Car of the Year coverage for 2021, where there is a category for everyone, is available now at Drive.com.au.